realized I've kind of just gone on with life and I left everybody hanging with my latest scan results. So do you want some more updates on my cancer? I haven't really updated because the news didn't really change that much. And it took forever to get everybody's opinion. Having a rare cancer means I have a very big team and I have lots of people to weigh in, which I'm very appreciative of. It just takes a while to meet with everybody. So when I got my scans done in January, this was 6-month post-op, and it was 2 months after I had ablations done to burn some tumors that were left over in my liver. Those scans looked good, and my oncologist from MD Anderson also told me that they looked good. There was a few spots left behind, about 5 millimeters or left, which is super tiny, that we were just watching. They had been stable and had not grown at all, which is a good thing. So the plan was to keep me on active surveillance, which just means watching it, and I don't have to be on any systemic treatment like chemo or immunotherapy or anything like that. So I was cautiously optimistic about this news, especially since it looked like there was one spot that might not have fully been ablated. And so I wanted everybody else to weigh in before I celebrated that good news. I met with surgical oncology at the NIH, who also said it was good news and that I was in a good spot. Again, that we were just going to watch those few spots and that I might need ablations again in the future. But I was in a good place, and currently the plan was still to try to go for a cure. I then met with interventional radiology, who's the ones who actually did the ablations. And this appointment really threw me off, and I know they weren't trying to. Interventional radiology doesn't really drive patient care. They do treatments, and other teams kind of advise on the overall plan. So they had to keep their answers very vague when I asked them about the spots that were remaining and what my future treatment plan was. I also had asked them if I had moved out of the realm of being curable still, and all of their answers were very vague. They really had to be because of their job, and they were so kind and so nice, and this is not their fault at all. They're just not the ones that were driving my care, so weren't the ones who could advise on those answers. But I left that appointment very confused because of the vagueness and was wondering if I was still in a curative window. Again, I'm not cured, and nobody has any idea what to expect in my case because it's so rare. But we're still aiming towards a cure if it's possible. So after that appointment, I had messaged again with surgical oncology just to make sure I was still on the same page and that that was still the plan, and that's still the ultimate goal. And last appointment was to meet with urology and the surgeon that removed my tumor in my kidney. They're the ones whose research protocol I'm in, and they also echoed the same thing. I'm currently in a good spot. I might need ablations down the road, and that where things stand currently, we are still going to try to aim for a cure, which is great news. And I'm super excited, but I'm sorry I didn't update you guys because the information trickled in slowly. It can change at any moment, but good news.